What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Driller, and welcome everyone to WWE NXT UK Review, the show from July 10th, 2019. Your commentators were Vic Joseph and Aiden English, and they were still at the Download Festival in England. So the opening match was Dragunov versus Ace Austin. Ashton Smith, meant to say, excuse me. I don't know where I got Ace Austin from. Oh my god. But the match itself, it was decent. Dragunov, I'm not a fan of his torpedo headbutt move that he does. It just doesn't have an impact move into it. But that was his finishing move, and he won with it. He beat Ashton Smith, and Dragunov still it's gonna have a hard time for me to get behind him. Nice look. He liked the intensity, and he's got some good moves, but his finishing move is not that impactful. The torpedo headbutt, it just doesn't have impact in it. But yeah, that was the match though. We get a recap of what Sally Brookside's going on with the feud with Ginny and Jazzy Gabbard. Before being interviewed backstage about the whole thing, say that ever since she arrived in NXT UK, she's overcome adversity. However, when it pertains to Jenny and Gabbard, Jenny and Gabbard, have done everything in their power to give her, to get in her way and in her head and all that. And she reveals that she's going to be facing Ginny, and basically show the world how much of a coward she is. Without Gilbert, Jazzy Gabbard, Jazzy Gabbard, basically without her helping all that. So, but we'll see how that turns out though. We see at the Download Festival with Nina Samuels. She's basically complaining about having to parade around in the mud and all that, with her adoring fans and everything. Whatever. And the segment itself didn't entertain me that much. It was just there. We get Kenny Floss versus the NXT UK Women's Champion in a non-title match, Toni Storm. In this match, it was pretty good. You know how Kenny Floss, with her style, with her personality, with her character in a way, and the way she carries herself too. She's all about having fun. She's all about having a good time. But when it pertains to her facing the NXT UK Women's Champion, Toni Storm, she can go. She was working very well in the match against Toni Storm. She basically in the way she took Toni Storm to a limit here. Until finally, Toni Storm got the win over Kenny Floss in a good match. I thought the match was pretty good. After the match, Toni Storm is celebrating in the ring. Kenny Floss was going to leave. All of a sudden, she gets attacked by Kaylee Ray. Kaylee Ray basically beating down on Kenny Floss while Toni Storm watched on, and then she couldn't watch anymore, and she goes to the aid of Kenny Floss, and Kaylee Ray just left. So there you go. This could basically build some tensions between Kaylee Ray and Toni Storm, what pertains to the NXT UK Women's Championship. We get a video package of Ligero. He says that he likes to look at every day of his life and hope that he can create change to be for the better. Basically, they show highlights of him on NXT UK, and they basically build up Ligero to being a pretty big deal on NXT UK, which he is a big deal. So he deserves where is coming for him on NXT UK, and maybe he could be the guy to face Walter for the NXT UK championship down the line. Basically the United Kingdom Championship. So we'll see how that turns out. Trent comes out to address the whole thing what happened with with Tyler Bate, with the whole Imperium attacking Tyler Bate, and also Trent Seven, but the one who got beaten badly, from that beatdown, was Tyler Bate. Basically gives an update about the whole thing. Basically saying that he feels bad calling on Pete Dunne for help because he's busy with pursuing his own career, and now with Tyler Bate being injured because of Imperium, but he's still here, and he reminds the NXT UK fans that the UK brand was built on British strong style, and that Trent Seven said he's calling out Walter, claiming that the mat is sacred and it's our mat, and Trent Seven basically threatens Walter and promised that he is coming for him, and this will be for Pete Dunne, but more importantly, this will be for Tyler Bate, and this will also be for the Trent Seven army. And he says he don't care where or when he will be because this will be for everyone that can stand Imperium for what they what they have done. And that was good, and it was a good promo by Trent Seven too. So yeah, and I can't wait to see how that turns out too. I'm assuming that's probably going to be the next takeover. Either it's going to be the takeover show for NXT UK, which it'll be great to have too. So we'll see if they do that. But I look forward to see Trent Seven versus Walter in the future. We got a promo from Mark Andrews, what pertains about Cassius Ohno, that he'll prove that he belongs to NXT UK, and we'll get to that one when we get to the next NXT UK review. Once I get to that part, because by the time of this recording, I haven't watched it yet, because for one thing, it didn't come on yet. So that's why. So yeah, I'll get to when that airs on the network. Main event time. We got Wildboard and Primate, The Hunt, teaming up with Dave Mastiff versus Gallus, which is Mark, Joe Coffey, and Wolfgang. And the match itself was pretty good. Two teams looked strong in the match, obviously. Especially when it pertains to The Hunt. The Hunt was basically showing me how a good tag team they can be, especially when it pertains to them teaming up with Dave Mastiff. And with Gallus, they've always been impressive. So in the end, Gallus got the win over Dave Mastiff and The Hunt when it was Joe Coffey pinning Wildboard after the District Lariat, which I think they call for. I think he calls it. I can't remember what he called it though, but the point is he did the District Lariat for the win. So yeah, Gallus gets the win. And will this lead to what pertains to Dave Mastiff and The Hunt? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what to say about that one. But I know one thing. Dave Mastiff just wants a piece and a shot against Joe Coffey. So we're probably going to see that down the line. So hopefully that does happen. And where does The Hunt go from here? Well, they got get this back up on feet here and get the momentum back on the task in a way. So, but yeah, that was NXT UK. Talking about wrestling for NXT UK from July 10th, 2019. Three matches. And my overall rating for the show, I'm gonna go 6.5 out of 10. Decent show. So that being said, thank you for watching. For It's Natural Born Driller, saying peace on the streets. For this was your WWE NXT UK review. Take care, folks.